Alright, so I'm going to give this a shot again. The first video I had on this, I had some audio issues. I guess I had my finger on top of the port there. So anyway, the whole idea here is that I noticed these holes where the mounting bracket goes on. There's a couple different, 5 different points, and there's a huge gap. I don't know if you can see it. And what I wanted to do is take out that play by putting a grommet in these holes all the way down, and putting a hex bolt in and securing it that way, essentially taking that extra play out in there. It's pretty stable there, and once it gets crushed down, it should take out that extra play that I noticed in there. It's kind of over exaggerated there, but you can see that there's a little bit more play than wanted. I noticed that the bolts that were on here were almost stripped. Someone tried to really tighten them down a lot. This is from a recycling yard, and this one would be really hard to take apart since it's got that bolt. Not this. This is like all the ones that were taken out on the top side, but this is a press fit bolt, unlike some of the other cars that actually have a 2 screw bolts going through there. This one has one on the bottom and then the pinch bolt. So our press fit bolt. A couple other things is that I wanted to check was these nuts. That this is the other side of the carriage here. That's kind of a strange position there. It's at an angle. The other one is not so bad. And then this is looking at the other front side here, I guess near your leg side, and where the bolster is. The other one's down in there, which you're gonna have to undo the spring to gain some access in there. So it, you'd be going underneath here with your wrench to undo that bolt, or tighten it up rather. And anyway, the whole idea here was to just try to take some play out of this rack. I know that a lot of these things some of these items have issues with the block. This one wouldn't be really accessible like some other styles from other cars, but this is a Ford Sable Taurus style. And anyway, I lubricated it, slid the whole mechanism back and forth, and lubricated inside the best I could and cleaned it out, and so it looks almost new. But there's no slop in the moving it back and forth if you were to put those bolts back on there. So anyway, that's one place to check. And also these bolts that go into the here, you could have some clicking issues. To tighten those up, and to get in there, you're probably going to have to undo this spring and